is up to catch the girl. The man, named Shen
Oh
Dong,
my
first
God.
heard a loud bang coming from the...
What's up, everybody? It's your boy TINYT back here with another video, and today, real life superheroes. Hey, let's get into the video. Let's get it.
We all know that not all heroes
Oh,
wear
what
capes.
the?
You don't need to
Bro,
be
what?
Batman to
No.
do a good deed and help someone out. But some people really are superheroes, even if they're just walking about in their regular clothes.
Yo, she got snatched up.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
From the confused soldier who did his duty anyway, to the real-life Superman who saved a baby from a terrible fate. Here's 20 real-life superheroes caught on camera.
Let's get it.
Number 20. Russian soldier movie scene confused with real life and acts to save woman. Here, we see a scene from a Russian movie. The premise, a crazed grabbed a female hostage outside of a military base.
I think T was gonna say terrorist. I think.
He wants access to nuclear weapons, or the lady gets it. Exciting drama, especially when you add in two Russian FBI-style guys who have their weapons trained on the... It's a standoff. How will this situation be solved and the woman saved? Well, it turns out in an unexpected plot twist, a real-life soldier bursts from the base, risking everything...
Why does he look like Green Lantern? What the hell?
Only, he didn't realize it was a movie. You can see how confused the guy was when the people came towards him, but he stood up and put his arms in their way to protect the girl. Good man. In a lot of movie productions, they'll use signs, flyers, and even Facebook posts to let people know what's going on while they're shooting the movie. But since they didn't do that, the soldier had no idea it was a fake. He thought it was a real thing, and he tried to do something about it. Even though no one needed saving, this guy is a hero. And the actor should be thankful that the soldier didn't cut his throat or something else. Before we go on, like this video, smash that subscribe button, and click the notification bell right now. Or this will crawl on your face when you're sleeping.
Exactly.
Number 19.
Yikes.
Molly and Heroes.
I've seen this before. I've seen it on Facebook.
People in Paris are calling a man from the West.
The strength of that baby, though.
A hero, because he climbed up to a 4th floor balcony.
Oh wait,
to
no,
save
no.
A boy who was hanging
Yeah,
dangerously.
my bad.
President Emmanuel Macron
I don't think he was strong. I think the neighbor was holding him up.
Special treatment at the Élysée Palace. He also gave him French citizenship, which was what he'd been hoping for when he moved to France in the first place.
Good for him. Round of applause.
The scene took place in a northern suburb of Paris, and a video of it ended up going viral in French media. Gassama was hanging out and watching a soccer game when he heard yelling and car horns nearby. He went over to see what was going on. He saw that people were freaking out because a small child was hanging off a balcony, and he knew that he had to do something. He told Macron, "I did not really think. I started climbing directly. As I went up, I felt more and more sure of myself." Within a minute, he had the child in his arms and he was taking it to safety before help from the police or the fire department could even arrive. Bravo, he was told by the president. Number 18. Good Samaritan smashed truck windows of driver who passed out. This is the moment when people came together to help a man in his truck who was having a medical emergency. Dramatic video shows people stopping their own cars after running a truck whose driver was slumped over the steering wheel as it slowly drove down the Atlanta interstate. Good Samaritans tried to break the truck's windows and help the driver by using a sledgehammer, a car jack, and even a baby stroller. First, the people trying to help tried to get the driver to roll down the window. When that didn't work, they tried to break the windows to get in. Some drivers thought it was road rage when they saw people break into a truck with tire irons, sledgehammers, and the baby stroller. Jordan Carter, who was one of the people trying to help and also filming the event, got out of her car to help the driver. Jelani Campbell also helped save the man by jumping on the back of the truck and using a sledgehammer to break the window in the back so he could get to the door. While the ambulance was on its way, the Good Samaritans talked to the man's wife to let her know that he was going to the hospital. The man, whose name wasn't released publicly, got better after the stay in the hospital.
Hey, yeah, yes, sir. That's what we like.
Number
Positivity.
17. Neighbors save man's life after massive heart attack. This viral video shows a man having a heart attack, ringing the doorbell of his neighbors. The quick-thinking neighbor did CPR on him right away. This saved his life. From Christopher Mowry's home surveillance camera, they can see that their neighbor walks up to the porch, looks unwell, rings the doorbell, and then lies down. Another neighbor comes running over to help. Mowry, who's a firefighter, and his wife, who's a nurse, came out of their house and called 911 before starting CPR on the man.
That's smart, because he knew
when the
what their
EMTs
jobs
got to the
were.
scene, Mowry's wife went with them to help take the patient to the hospital. More photos and videos show that neighbor came back to their house a few days later to thank them for helping. Mowry wrote on Facebook about how important it is to know CPR and how to use a defibrillator. He also said that he and his wife would set up a CPR class for the whole neighborhood. Number 16. Heroic man catches falling toddler in China.
No way.
People are calling this man a hero after a video of him saving a toddler's life went viral.
Oh my
online. The video
God.
shows how the man catches the kid as he falls from a building. What a drama. The
No
event happened in the
way.
eastern part of China. The video was put up on Twitter by Li Jianzhao, who's a government official. He tweeted the video with the words, "Heroes among us." Damn, that's definitely true. The clip
Whoa,
starts with a man
what?
running with a woman toward a building while talking on the phone. A few seconds later, though, he throws his phone aside and reaches up to catch the girl. The man, named Shen
Oh
Dong,
my
first
God.
heard a loud bang coming from the building. Then he realized it was caused by a 2-year-old girl who fell off her apartment balcony and hit the steel roof of the building. The little girl then fell from there, but a man caught her before she hit the ground. The child was taken to the hospital immediately.
No,
She
bro.
hurt herself a bit, but the girl is now fine. To be honest, I cannot remember the details. I cannot remember if my arms hurt or anything. It was just instinct to reach out to her, Shen said.
You guys want a merch? I got it. I have hats, hoodies, shirts, shorts, and bucket hats. And the best part, it's not one, but 2 logo designs. All you have to do is go to stores.eretailing.com/tinyt180. Hey, let's get back to the video.
Number 15. Security
Good
guard
form.
leaps over barrier to rescue toddler
sorry.
from escalator in China. Staying in China, this country is showing it's got tons of superheroes. In this case, a security guard at a train station in Hubei province in central China was caught on camera jumping over a barrier just before a toddler fell down an escalator. That security guard is truly a hero. He could have tripped and fallen, but he didn't think twice about helping the little boy. I'm glad the kid's parents gave him this awesome banner to say thanks. Some people might think that it's a simple move, but he jumped off a moving escalator when he could have easily slipped and broken something. He put himself in harm's way to help the boy. I really admire that, man.
No, you know what I gotta say, bro, to those parents, bro.
Embarrassing.
Be better.
Escalators in China have a pretty bad rap. For example, a man from Shanghai lost a leg in August of 2015 when an escalator in a shopping mall broke. A woman in the city of Hubei had died horrifically a few weeks earlier when an escalator step gave way under her feet. But for some context, it's not like this happens all the time over there. It just kind of looks like that on the internet. We're talking about stuff from 2015, and there's a whole lot of escalators and a whole lot of people, so you're probably good if it doesn't look extraordinarily sketchy. Probably. Number 14. Heroic man saves young boy from oncoming train in India. An Indian railway worker went viral on the internet after he saved the life of a little boy who fell on the tracks. Now he's being praised again because he gave this boy's family some of the money that the Ministry of Railways gave him as a reward. Even though he has his own family to take care of, when 30-year-old Meyer Schelke was given $666 by the ministry in a special ceremony, he decided to donate half of it to the education of the child that he saved. I'll give half of the amount given to me as a token of appreciation for that child's welfare and education, Schelke told the people at the ceremony.
You know, hats off to that guy, for real, man. And you only gave him $666, first of all. What? $666? I mean, I guess it's better than nothing, but dude, he saved a life. Come on.
I found out that his family doesn't have much money, so I made this choice. When word got out about Schelke's latest act of kindness, his name started trending again on social media, and many people praised his kindness and good spirit. Schelke saw the 6-year-old boy fall in front of a train, and he did what came naturally. I ran toward the child, but I was also afraid for myself. Still, I thought I should help him, Schelke said. The woman who was with the child couldn't see. She was helpless. As a new dad himself, Schelke felt that he had to do something. He went on to say, "The child who slipped and fell is also someone's precious child, and now he'll grow up knowing how much kind a stranger can do for you."
Just
Number
grab him,
13.
bro. Like,
Man jumps fence to save drowning 4-year-old boy. After saving her 4-year-old son from drowning, a neighbor in Lawrence, Kansas, is being called an angel by the boy's mother. Alexis Rigney was caring for her baby daughter when her autistic, nonverbal brother Xavier wandered outside the pool at their apartment complex. In a scary surveillance video, Xavier can be seen taking one step into the pool before he's completely submerged. He keeps trying to pull himself up, but it doesn't work. Minutes later, neighbor Tom Westerhouse walks into the frame and is shown giving CPR to the little boy, who officials say had been underwater for 3 minutes 22 seconds. The 12-year-old son of Westerhouse, Maddox, saw that Xavier was in trouble and told his dad. Westerhouse, who used to be a lifeguard, then jumped the fence, pulled Xavier out of the water, and started chest compressions to save his life. Right after Rigney realized that Xavier was gone, she heard sirens and went outside to see what was happening. Rigney said she is sure that Xavier would have died if not for Westerhouse. Since the scary event happened, Rigney has put alarms on the doors of her apartment. She said that Xavier is doing great and is back to normal. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention say that drowning is the leading cause of unintentional death for children between the ages of 1 and 4. The Consumer Product Safety Commission said that about 300 children younger than 5 die of drowning in pools each year. So you really have to watch them when there's a pool nearby all the time. Luckily, this young kid was being watched by a guardian angel.
For real, come on.
Number 12.
That's
Deputy
wild.
saves unresponsive baby by performing CPR in Oregon Mall. In this clip, deputies got a very important call from the town center. Audrey Harmon, who was only a week old, had stopped breathing in the photo studio at JCPenney. Deputy Zach Karki, Deputy Olson, and Deputy Russell all ran through the mall to get to the portrait studio. Baby Audrey was pale and not making any sound. The police think that she could have choked on liquids. The parents were absolutely terrified and hopeless. The mother called 911 while the father and a few good Samaritans tried CPR on the baby and helped the parents. Deputy Zachary pushed the baby's chest while Deputy Olson used his finger to check the baby's airway. Audrey's head was held steady by Deputy Russell, who kept her neck arched and her airway open. Audrey was turned over on her stomach and given a burping chest pat to get the fluid out of the baby's airways. After turning Aubrey back over, they then used a bulbous nose sucker to get fluid out of the baby's nose. About 2 minutes after that, paramedics from Clackamas Fire Department arrived on the scene and took over CPR. Little Audrey had to spend some time in intensive care, but her condition was stable, and in the end, she was saved by these brave men. Number 11. Quick-thinking nanny saves baby seconds before ceiling collapses onto its crib. A maid acted bravely to save a baby just before the ceiling of the living room suddenly fell during a terrifying and sudden earthquake. The video shows the scary moment when a woman runs into a room and quickly grabs the baby from its crib. Before she runs out of the room, you can see her pick up the baby and wrap it in a blanket. Another woman waits at the door and holds it open for them so they can get out. Moments after they run to safety and leave the door open, the ceiling falls and the baby's cot falls over. The living room is full of broken furniture and plaster, and there's light bulbs hanging from the wreckage. The brave woman who saved the baby was probably a housemaid because she was wearing a white uniform. The details of the video aren't clear, but there's no doubt that this was a real act of courage. It must have been a strong earthquake, one that would have made someone get everyone out and leave with only seconds to spare.
If you guys want to go ahead and see a part 2 of the final 10 moments, go ahead and let me know down in the comments below. And while you're at it, go ahead and follow me on all my socials right here. Hey, I hope to see you guys in the next one. Stay safe. Let's go.